Hey folks, I'm Paul, this is BBQ Land, and today is a first look at my new grill, the Ooni Koda 16. It's fantastic, they're back in stock, and I can't wait to show you it. Cooking an awesome cheesy steak pizza in the Ooni Koda 16. We're going to be getting out a cast iron pan, and I'm going to show you how to cook the steak inside the grill. We're then going to go back into the house. I'm going to show you how to prepare the base, how to prepare the toppings, and then we're going to see the grill cooking the pizza in real time. But before we get to cooking, let's take a quick look at the grill and some of its features. So let's get our oven heated up, get the cast iron pan on and cook the steak. So the grill's been on for about 30 minutes, the pan's been in there for a good 15 minutes of that. What we're going to do is check the temperature of the pan in the centre. That's reading about 500 degrees, well 500 degrees Celsius, it's very hot. Take a quick look at the flank steak. What I've done is I've covered these with olive oil and I've put some salt just on one side. That's going to help it not stick to the pan. Safety first. I'm guessing this is hot. Yes. So I've got a nice glove on here from BBQ. These are available from BBQ Land. Take the pan off. I'm going to leave that on there for somewhere between 30 seconds and a minute. Take a closer look. Going to be careful. You can see how the top flame is spitting on top of the steak. Take out and give it a flip. Put our steak in there, salt sides down. We're just going to give that about 20 seconds and then take it out. Give it a quick flip. Back in for another 20 seconds. The important part now, get the steak. Going to put the steak onto our board. And then while it's still hot, I'm going to hit it with some Angus and oink. Takes the steak. Flip. Back. So our steak's been resting for a few minutes now. If you're new to cooking flank steak, one thing that you can possibly see is if I just bend it like this, the fibres actually go this way. So typically when you're cutting steak, you'd slice this way, wouldn't you? So what we're going to do is we're going to cut across this to make sure we get a nice bite on our pizza. So slice through this one.
One thing to remember is that obviously this looks rare at the moment. You can see it's nice and rare on the inside. And this is because we're about to put this back on the pizza and cook it again. So I like my steak medium rare. So what I did was I cooked my steak so it's 10 degrees less than where I liked it. So we cooked it to around 120 degrees Fahrenheit. But the idea is when it goes on the top of the pizza, it's going to finish around 130 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on how we do. There we go. It's looking nice, isn't it? So what we're going to do now is just chop it into smaller pieces. Just going to run my knife through it. Take a bowl, just place them in there. Let's start building our pizza. To start, I've just bought some pre-made dough from the Northern Dough Company. I actually find it really good. It's a really good way of getting a baseline when I'm making pizza on the barbecue. If you like to make your own dough, go ahead. I'm sure it'll come out fantastic as well. To start, I'm going to use semolina flour. This is really good for stopping the pizza dough from sticking to the board. Just put a light, sprinkle down. Take our dough. And what we're using is our fingertips here. Slightly build the shape. Flip. Another tip is to use gravity. So we're going to do the steering wheel technique. If you find that you get a hole like this, just pinch the dough together, push it down, and you'll find that'll be perfectly fine. So get it on the knuckles, give it a quick stretch. The one thing about the holes is that if you leave them and you put a sauce on there, the sauce can stick to the bottom of the board. And then when you then try and launch the pizza into the barbecue, it then becomes a bit of fun. The pizza can get stuck to the peel, you'll try and shimmy it off, and it literally just sticks. So today for the toppings, we're going to do a lovely cheesy, steaky topping. So we've got a lovely cheese sauce that we've put together. Now to save pause in the video, we'll make sure that all the ingredients used today are down below in the description for this video. We'll take our cheesy sauce. I just need some nachos right now. This cheese sauce smells absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to take a tablespoon of this, put that in the centre. I'll go with 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly put this round to the outside. A bit more. It does smell amazing. Making sure that we get sauce everywhere. You don't want to upset that person that doesn't get that bit of cheese sauce on their pizza. I know that'll be my wife, so let's make sure we put a little bit extra on, just for her. Brilliant. So got lots of cheese sauce. What do we need on top of that? More cheese. So put a little bit of cheese down. We're going to take our steak, which we cooked earlier. They do say with pizza, less is more, but if you love barbecue, meat is more. Here we have some green pepper and some onions, and what we've done is we've just lightly fried these just to try and help soften them up so that you get a lovely texture when they're on top of the pizza. Put them on. Get some great colour on there. And now what we need is obviously more cheese. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our first peel. We're going to stretch this onto the peel. This is your last opportunity to reshape it. So you can see we're still back to a near on perfect circle. Toppings are where we want them. Tiny bit more cheese. See a bit of room there for some more steak, why not? Steak, steak, steak. For those that love steak, more steak. That's looking perfect. We're ready for the grill. So back at the pizza oven, let's use our gun. See how the temperature's doing. It's around 450 degrees centigrade in the centre and very hot, 500 in the corner. This stone's been on there. This stone's been baking for about 45 minutes now. Take our pizza, give it a quick shimmy, see if it still moves. Let's launch it. Lovely. So what we're going to do now is wait around 20-30 seconds. You can see the heat is not so ferocious, so what I've done is I've turned the grill just about halfway down. When you're new to cooking pizza, this gives you a great opportunity to have more control over them. I know a lot of people try to cook a pizza in 90 seconds. You end up getting some black parts around the outside. So what we're going to do is take our time, just let it slowly bubble up, and after about that 30 seconds we'll give it its first turn, and we'll just keep turning it until it's ready. Give it its first turn now. Let's peel right underneath. Give it a turn. A bit more. So you get some nice bit of levity around the outside. We're in full control. Starting to get a little bit of colour on the other side. What we're doing is we're looking for the colour around the outside edge here. Start to give us a turn now. Because we've already pre-cooked the steak, we don't need to worry about that cooking. That's one of the things, again, where we've made this process a lot simpler. Give it one last quick turn. And that looks fantastic. Let's take it off. So what you see on this side is we've got a wire wrap just set up. If you put it straight onto a plate or straight onto a board, you're going to lose all that hard work you just used putting on the stone. So we can leave that there for about 20 seconds, take it inside and give it a slice. Take a look at that. Lots of steak, lots of cheese, lovely cheese sauce. Let's give it a slice. Look at the bottom, look at that, looks fantastic. Lovely texture, nice crust. The steak's cooked fantastic. I'm really
happy with that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go and check out the rest of the content from Chefs Jack and Dan. Some brilliant videos on there. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, enable that notification bell, and come and see us at BBQ Land. Cheers.